what we believe in. Clean plants, good living, eat your yard, all of that. This is what we call our guest house. This, where Byron's standing right now, he's underneath the cucamelons. If you guys haven't tried those yet, they're fabulous little cucumbers that look like a mini watermelon. And every time we can try to get a kid excited about eating your yard, they're just fun to pop in your mouth. This is our guest house. Behind that is what we call our longhouse, or our production house. And past that is where the University of Minnesota Bee Squad has their boxes. They harvest the honey from that, and we sell it in the store so that you have your local pollens. And my good friend Marla Spivak would say, not everybody should be a beekeeper. Say I do it really badly, and now my sick bees come over and get your healthy bees sick. I haven't done the story right. So not everybody should be a beekeeper, but everybody should plant flowers. And that's who we are. It's soilless growing. If you're going out of town a lot, nobody has to be house sitting your tomatoes. If you're in a food desert, this is a marvelous way to grow. It's only a 2.5 by 2.5 footprint that's 6 foot tall, so it doesn't take up a lot of room. So maybe your best shock of light is right next to your driveway. You don't have to dig up anything right there. You just have to have access to power. It draws about as much as a 60-watt light bulb, so you don't worry about the draw. And we have hooked it up to a solar panel, and it operates just fine that way as well. Rooftops in New York City use this as a wonderful growing opportunity. And we typically will do one that's a medley, one that's herbs, and then one that's a lettuce tower or lettuce spiral. Closed loop systems, these opportunities for more people to have access. This is plastic. It doesn't degrade like wood does. It also is lightweight, so it's easy to move. But the real benefit with this is there's a water reservoir here at the base, so it doesn't drain. But there's a drain a little bit further up. But the idea is the plants go down to find the water, and so there's a self-wicking. So it's self-watering as far as that goes. It also comes with a canopy that keeps out bad bugs, but we like good bugs, so we keep it open. It's not experience the patchouli, and then this is the toothache plant. If you wanna, and I did try that on somebody with a toothache, and it worked. Yeah. So at GrowHaus, we believe in touching God's green earth. And this soil box is so that kids can play and experience and get dirty. We love that. You know, you guys probably know that there's a natural occurring bacterium in the soil that when you touch it releases serotonin. So you really do get the happy button when you garden. And so we encourage kids to find these bugs. They bury things in here. We've got little step stools so that the little kids can stand tall. And we believe in connecting with the earth any way we can.
Decided to do what I love and pursued the Master Gardener program. Went into the program. I've worked for Linders, I've worked for Dundee, and I found Heidi's as more of a calling because, again, that education piece. Marketing is a beautiful thing. It's going to tell the homeowner what they want to buy. Yeah. You know. So this year, you know, hydrangeas are always popular. That's one. I think that the grasses has kind of dwindled down a little bit. It's, again, more easy to maintain, less input landscapes. We do try to promote, though, like alternatives to the hydrangea. You know, one of the ones that Heidi likes is like your Ashley spirea, which is actually a native, and that attracts pollinators, and you get pretty, you know, white plumes on that one as well. So we will, yes, give the customer what they want, but also offer them an alternative to, you know, what's maybe more beneficial.
Been out in the field managing our clients' gardens for 42 years, and we have about 100 in the area, so all the way down from just 2 little pots at a front door, all the way up to very large landscapes where we're there, you know, weekly maintaining all the gardens.
Today we're on a garden tour in Cochrane, Minnesota, which is just sort of north of Plymouth, actually, or west of Maple Grove, and we're encountering an incredible garden that we didn't know about that really focuses on producing plants that produce food and herbs and medicine and natives and trying to make the landscape productive. It's one of the most interesting alternative garden tours I've ever been on.
All right. Oh, there we go. So keep coming through. Here on the end, I'll highly recommend try this pink champagne currant down here on the end. Just take a few, pop them in your mouth. They're a little tart. It's a currant still, but they're very, very delicious. It's kind of a heritage plant that's hard to find, but it is absolutely amazing.
We'll dig it up and we'll sell it in pots so that you can get a more established tarragon and you can perennialize it at your house. Overwintered kale, yep. The poppies self-seeded.
Compost tea is essentially a probiotic for your soil. So we use naturally occurring bacteria and mycelium in healthy compost and supplemented with cultured microorganisms, and then put that in a liquid suspension, propagate it out, and then we're able to bring that into your soil and help the micro ecosystem of your soil flourish to help plants be able to absorb nutrients more naturally and fight diseases more naturally as well.
Posted something funny on Facebook, and it says, "Who are we? Gardeners. What do we want? All the plants. When do we want them? Now. Where are we going to put them? I don't care."
After their first bloom this year, I cut them off.
In my containers. Yeah, for sure.